Okay, this is just off the truck. It's hard packed here. As you see, this is all. There's no loose stuff out here, so I'll do a few turns and see how she steers at low speed with one hand. Here's great. Alright, let's go for a little ride. See what kind of angle we get here.
I've got the camera angles pointed down so you can watch the bars a little easier.
Abandon a perfectly good Mercedes. drive, you can hardly feel the difference. There is another about 20 pounds of weight on the front, so it's going to give you a little more front control. A little less wheelie. Everything okay?
Yeah, we're good, thank you.
All right. The easy steering system is really very much impressed me. It's very reactive. The speed sensitivity is right on. It doesn't take it all away when you're going pretty fast. It still gives there's no twitchiness in it. The only thing that I notice on my riding sometimes when I'm going really fast, jerking it back and forth, I overrun the torque sensor a little bit, but it's only been a couple of times, and I bump against the other side of the torque sensor. You know, that's from there to there, and most times you're riding within that zone right here to here, and no matter what you do, you're staying in it. As far as bump steer, I'm going to reserve judgment on that for just a little longer. Does it correct bump steer better than the precision stabilizer? I'm going to hold my judgment on that for a little bit. I feel it sometimes, and other times I don't. It does it's absolutely 1,000 times better than without any kind of assist on it or a stabilizer. But I do feel it a little more in some situations, so I'm gonna hold judgment on that for a little bit longer. The Precision Pro the Precision Stabilizer does a fantastic job of grabbing you know, the impacts and stopping them from catching on the bars. This does a very good job too. I'm going to have to hit a few more rocks before I pass judgment on that, but so far I am extremely impressed with it. It does exactly what it says. And I'm a pretty quick and reactive trail rider. I jerk the bars back and forth quite a bit, really fast, and I've only overrun it just a little bit. It's right on. It's just it's a good piece of equipment, and it really is a very good investment to have, especially for these older brutes. I'm really very happy with it so far. Okay. People coming. Gotta go. It's probably as good as the Precision.
We'll kick her up to about 50 and see how she does.
Well, speed control works really good. It's not jerky or jittery or anything. Very smooth. Spent about 2.5 hours out here testing out this easy steer. I like it. There's nothing about it I don't like. It's the speed sensitivity is perfect on it. It's very well calibrated. The only thing that I run into once a little bit is running to the edge of the torque sensor when I'm steering quickly, or if you steer really quickly going pretty fast. But that doesn't mean anything. It's just that's just the way power steering is. That it doesn't stop you. I mean, it's just running into the edge of it. But it's very responsive. Bump steer is probably as good as a Precision stabilizer. Pretty close to it. There's a couple of times when I felt it a little differently than I would have felt it with the Precision, but you know, overall very good, very handly, very responsive, very quick. Seems to be very consistent. Good investment. I'm really happy with it. So don't see anything that I don't like. That's about it. I think I'll load up and call it a day. Got work to do at the house. Bye-bye.